Welcome back. Again, I'm so glad you're here because I've got some new stuff to show you today that I'd love to help you with in terms of time management with your teen. Now, I know you've been talking about this. We're talking about getting the perspective from your teen about what time management is to them, helping them understand the consequences of their actions that you're going to put in place if they're not doing things in the way they're supposed to. And then up to, if they're feeling overwhelmed, not quite sure how to get everything done, getting that visual representation for them. Well, today we're going to do is take that visual representation one step further. So in our previous video, I talked all about making sure that your teens can maybe list out or map out based on each class all of the assignments they had to do to kind of get caught up or to get through the week, depending on where they were. Today, I want to talk about is what you do with that list next. So I know our teens hate having paper agendas and paper planners. For whatever reason, they hate it. I get it. They like to use their calendar apps. They like to do some other things, remind me and all kinds of things, and that's okay. But for the purpose of this exercise, have your teens sit with you when you do a piece of paper because they need to see it out and then they can translate that into their calendar any way they want. But the idea here is you take each of those due dates from the previous piece of paper where everything was listed out, and you write out, okay, so which things are actually due each day. So let's say that, in the previous list, they had a paper, and the paper's due Friday. The paper, and it's usually like 11:59 or something, right? Depending, right? The paper's due Friday, 11:59, and maybe here they have a math test, right? And maybe on Wednesday they have, social studies tests, exactly, you see what I'm talking about, right? So the idea is once they get everything mapped out in terms of when it's all due, then they can see, okay, so for example, my paper is due Friday. That means I maybe need to work it out. So maybe I do my thesis here and maybe my outline. Maybe I do my body paragraphs. Here, maybe I work on the intro and conclusion, and then maybe I polish it here, right? So you can help them break that down, and so they can see just a little bit at a time each day what they might do. The same goes with their math tests. For example, they might have to review for math here, maybe have to review math here and that kind of thing. They need some help understanding how to break down those bigger assignments or those bigger things to kind of help them get ready for them. But also what they can see is, oh wait, on Monday, I go to school until whatever time they get out of school. I have practice until whatever time they have practice. And then I only have a few hours to get work done. Well, you can ask them, is there time during their school day? Is there time during any of their classes when they could get some other work done? When do they want to make sure their work is done? Have them start setting those goals for you and then let them go. Once you get this list complete, it is not up to you to make sure it gets completed. It is up to them. So I hope this has been a great tip. If you have some questions, please make sure you leave them below.